am Joe Revita from Empire Music and EmpireMusicOnline.com in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and we are one of only 25 Martin Custom Shop certified dealers. And what does that mean? We get awesome guitars direct from Martin. They aren't available everywhere else, and this is a great example of that. This is a Martin Custom Shop Grand Performance 14 fret, or GP14, with Sinker mahogany back and sides. There were 2 of these made, and we have 1. So 2 worldwide, we got 1. Really, really cool. This guitar is awesome because it blends Martin's historical wood selections with their most modern body shape, which I'm really excited about, and it turned out awesome. Sitka spruce top, Sinker mahogany back and sides. Now, what's Sinker mahogany? Pre-war Martin guitars were made with Central American wood, and specifically from Belize. And Martin was able to source a small amount of mahogany from Belize, which is amazing. We're not allowed to really source through there anymore, so it had to be pre-forested, which it was. This wood is from 1880s to 1920, which is, you know, really, really amazing, about 100 years old. And why it's called Sinker is because back in those times when they transport the wood up the river to the forcing manufacturers, some fell off, and through sonar and scuba divers, this wood was found and Martin acquired it. So you get this really, really beautiful mahogany, and you can see some nice swirling. That's all from the mineral deposits from being underwater for a long time. And what makes this special is this was the preferred wood choice for Martin during their golden era of building guitars. Now, Martin golden era guitars were great guitars. The guitars they build today are better. Why are they better? Well, they're built more consistently with higher grade bracing, definitely better neck designs. So we're gonna get all that modern, you know, design element and consistency with a historical wood, which is awesome. So you get the best of both. And we get a grand performance body shape. What's a grand performance body shape? Well, this is an auditorium style guitar. And this is slightly longer, just by a little bit, slightly wider, just by a little bit, slightly deeper, just by a little bit, than a triple O. So it's not as big as a dreadnought, but it kind of fills that gap. And what it allows for is it's really, you know, like a bell-like shape. So you get a lot of mids. This guitar is super midsy, really, really full through the mids, but a good punch on the bottom end with nice top end that's not brittle. So it's really, really balanced. I find this guitar to be really responsive, even though it's a little bit larger. Something that is always frustrating to me when I'm playing guitars is an instrument that doesn't respond. You have to like really just attack it really heavily to get any tone out of it. So the Sitka spruce top, which is obviously a very popular choice for tone woods, is matched nicely because what we did here is we have Scalloped Bracing, X style, 5/16. What does that all mean? So the bracing is built like an X, which is traditional to Martin. They invented it. Then they went 5/16 inch thick. Martin has 2 basic bracing styles, 5/16 or 1/4 inch. So the 5/16, which is a little bit, you know, thicker, which is more along the lines of like a, you know, a classic style Martin guitar. What we do is we scallop that bracing, right? So what we do is we get almost like we shave into the wood and make wave-like shapes. That reduces the tension and allows the guitar to have more flexibility, more overtones, really, really just like a bigger sound, bigger response. So the bracing depth on this is really like an HD 28. So it kind of gives you kind of like the sonic profile if you think if you're not familiar with a guitar like this, what they're kind of going for. So we have a really, really great responsive guitar. The Sinker mahogany has tons of overtones and is just really big sounding. We get ebony fretboards and bridges, mahogany neck. We get shallower vintage style tuners, you know, standard 25.4 inch scale length. You know, high performance neck taper on this, so really, really comfortable. And that's what is important to understand about Martin today. Why they're building the best versions of their guitars ever is because they've spent insane sums of money on their wood curing process, which they never did before, on how this dovetail neck is put in. It's the most accurate neck they've ever built. Much lower action, much more adjustable, things that we never had before. And those are things that happened in the last really 5 years. I mean, it's really, really been impressive and how modern Martin guitars have got, but they've kept their classic designs in their hand bracing, their wood sourcing. The custom shop is really a testament to that because we're building the best guitars by the best builders with their best materials. So we're really just excited about an instrument like this. It does it all. And this even comes with a pickup, which is really cool because a lot of Martins now are starting to come with some pickups. This has the LR Baggs Anthem which is super popular, and this very sexy end pin jack power assembly. So now where you're gonna attach your strap is not the same place that you plug your guitar into, so we don't have to worry about this getting loose, and then the battery is right up underneath there. Very easy to access. So at Empire Music, if you have any questions about us, you can give us a call at 412-343-5299. Myself, Todd, or Anthony are glad to help you out. Why we've been chosen as a certified dealer is because not only do we carry amazing guitars from Martin and their custom shop, we individually set them up to your spec or to factory spec. So if you just want the factory spec, we can do that. If you have a special string choice or something you like, we can do that for you. We don't just do an inspection. An inspection is staring at it. So I can stare at 50 points, 55 points. I can stare at 90 points on this guitar if you want. I'm glad to do that. But what's most important is we set it up to make sure it plays perfectly out of the box for you. We don't charge extra for that. So don't ever sweat that. We're gonna send you a guitar better than anybody else in the country, and we're gonna make sure it's perfect for you. So when you open it up, tune it up, and away you play. So if you have questions about this guitar or anything else in Martin, give us a call. We can help you out. Also, if you can, subscribe to our channel. That'd be awesome. You'll get all of our videos. Now, let's talk about the tone of this guitar. Like I like to do in every single video, is I like to show the dynamic range of the instrument. I like to be able to go from low to high in terms of inflection, so you can hear how much headroom the instrument has. And by going with the Grand Performing style, and the Grand Performer model, we're able to really get bigger headroom. This really screams. So let's check it out. This thing is beastly. It's really, really huge sounding. What's cool is it sounds great with a lighter attack. So if you want to play single note stuff through the mids, which I'll show you quickly, it easily does all that. You can get that. But if you want to really open up and you're playing with guitar with other friends or family, and you want this thing to compete volume-wise, it can compete with anything. Let's check out the middle of the neck. Really easy through the mids. My playing, not so much. I was looking at the camera for the time to make sure I had enough to get through this and biffed it. But it still sounded great because it's a great guitar. The Martin Custom Shop GP14, Grand Performance 14, Sitka Spruce Top, Sinker Mahogany back and sides, available at Empire Music, empiremusiconline.com. Give us a shout, 412-343-5299. Get you the best deal, set up to your preference, and send you an amazing instrument. We have an amazing collection of guitars from Martin and other manufacturers. Will make you happy. Martin, Custom Shop, Grand Performance, Sinker Mahogany. Only 2 made. We've got one. Empire Music, empiremusiconline.com. Thanks for watching.